Michael, do you have advice for future students as to why they should consider studying economics?
I think to answer your question, we have to go back to the fundamental definition of what uh, what economics is.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
economics actually is a study of how we allocate resources.
yeah,
And why do we allocate resources? Because of scarcity. There's not
yeah,
enough resources out there.
yeah,
Moments ago, you and
yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about housing. Why
yeah,
are we talking about housing?
yeah,
Why do we have a crisis right now? Because there are
yeah,
not enough homes for people,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because housing is scarce,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So when scarcity happens, David,
mhm,
we have economics.
yeah,
Okay, so in other words, as long as we live in a world
yeah,
where resources remain scarce,
yeah,
we need economists to
yeah,
enlighten us,
yeah,
on
yeah,
how do we address the issue of scarcity. Okay,
yeah,
so and scarcity you can find it everywhere in
yeah,
all sectors:
yeah,
finance,
yeah,
consumer
yeah,
studies, banks,
yeah,
insurance,
yeah,
governments, universities, almost everywhere, David. There is a need for an economist.
yeah,
So, I mean, if you decide to pursue an economics degree, I think it's a good option. In economics,
yeah,
you will learn transferable skills.
yeah,
Okay, transferable
yeah,
skills that you can bring to different places:
yes,
data analysis,
hmm,
policy analysis,
hmm,
for example, even soft skills like teamwork,
hmm,
like those things you will learn
hmm,
or you will acquire them if you have an economics degree. So yes, so employment outcomes are good, and in fact, economists are one of the most well-paid, careers,
yeah,
out there. So employment outcome is good if that's your plan. And of course, if you're the type that, would like to do research, or want to teach, it's also a good pathway to becoming a professor. Right? So we do have very reputable doctoral programs in Canada, for example. So there are
yeah,
many pathways. So that's what
yeah.
I tell potential students who would want to be or want to become an economist.